outside your house. Call Thermo Window now at 421-0610.
How much will the Tigers miss Kurt Gibson? Will Jack Morris become a free agent? How does Sparky plan to tackle a tough Eastern division? Will Willie Hernandez be a factor this year? For answers to these questions and more, turn to News 4's First 4 Sports Team. It's spring training time in Lakeland, Florida. And as the Tigers get back into the swing of things, Bernie Smilovitz and Al Ackerman are there. Reporting live from Lakeland, you'll get the inside story on what to expect when the Tigers take the field. Tomorrow on News 4 at 5 and 6.
Pat Sajak talks about his move to late night. The story tonight on the Nightbeat.
A Year in the Life and St. Elsewhere will return next week. Now stay tuned for an NBC World Premiere Mini-Series. James Clavell's Noble House. Tonight, an NBC World Premiere Mini-Series. Previously on James Clavell's Noble House.
Open the Bible and you'll see what you've inherited.
Ian Dunross became the Taipan of Noble House, the head of Struan's, Hong Kong's most powerful company.
I swear by the Lord God that whomsoever has the other half of any of these coins, I shall grant him whatsoever he asks.
Dedicated to the future and bound to the past.
Who has the other two halves?
You'll sign blind like all the other Taipans before you.
But the financial disasters of his predecessor forced him to take drastic action.
Struan's is about to expand with the investment of Parcon Industries of Los Angeles, California.
Parcon? That's Lincoln Bartlett. The man's raided a dozen companies in the past 2 years and taken over most of them.
The American entrepreneur and his brilliant partner, determined to conquer their new world of fortune. But would they double-cross the Noble House?
Is that what you want to do? Take Struan.
He formed a cunning alliance with a bitter rival.
What is it, boss ends against the middle time?
I know exactly what I'm doing. I want you to distract him. Make him fall in love with you, Orlando.
It began a mysterious game of seduction.
This is a business trip. It's not a romantic holiday. I don't want your emotions interfering with my plans.
And a deadly game of power.
You could lose the whole company.
No, that is not going to happen.
They started a hostile corporate takeover that rocked the financial world.
If Struan gets brought down, the whole market could fall. It'll be a bloodbath.
And no matter what the game is, they're playing for keeps.
If Noble Star wins, I'll make sure you never ride for anyone else again.
Then the secret of the Noble House fell into the wrong hands.
One coin, one favor. To whoever asks.
But if there is no noble house, there will be no noble favor.
And as passion and intrigue take over.
Gordon set me up, didn't he, with you? Don't look away. Just tell me the truth.
I didn't know you then.
The game you agreed to play for Gordon is over.
Yes, it is.
Dunross makes a desperate attempt to save the Noble House.
You will claim every favor you're owed and raise $40 million. You ask the Bank of China to rescue the Noble House. That is what I request. You put $4 million US by 9 o'clock Monday morning into a Swiss bank of my choosing.
What's the profit potential?
4 to 8 million within 30 days. As much as 24 within 6 months. Who do we have to kill?
And tonight, an unforgettable climax.
Her Majesty's government is not subject to blackmail.
It is not blackmail!
If they can do business Hong Kong style, so can I. You think Dunross wouldn't do the same thing to us?
I don't want anything from you.
You've fallen for him, haven't you?
Everything is possible. Everything.
And now, the powerful conclusion of James Clavell's Noble House.
What do you think of the Ford Festiva? It's big.
Small.
Nah, it's big. Sort of a big smallness.
Festiva gives you features like a roomy interior, 660 powertrain warranty, sometimes even your own parking space. So it's big and small.
How about Festiva's price?
It's small.
It's nothing. Smallness.
Ford Festiva. Call it big, call it small. Call it yours for only $54.90.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Mom, how does Planners get his popcorn so light and fluffy?
It's a secret. Love that aroma.
But, Mom, how does Planners get his popcorn so fluffy and light?
Well, dear, they use only the best quality corn. But, of course, that's what you'd expect of Planters.
Dad, did they have Planners popcorn when you were a kid?
No, Jenny, you're the lucky one.
Mom, is it possible for Planners popcorn to be too light and fluffy?
Planters popcorn, so light and fluffy you'll get carried away.
What kind of man whistled the Old Spice tune?
He is my daddy.
My practically perfect husband.
You can count on him.
He's the captain of my ship.
He's a friend.
The Old Spice man, a man's man.
Clean, refreshing Old Spice. It's the favorite scent of the American man, and he'll never change his tune.
And I love him for it.
Old Spice.
I had to try this to believe it. Denorex tingles. Tells me it's doing more. Selsun Blue, no tingle.
Both Denorex and regular Selsun Blue have dandruff medicine, but Denorex adds an extra anti-itch medicine.
So long, Selsun Blue. Hello, Denorex.
I am an American, and I am crazy.
His wife has disappeared. He doesn't want to be a hero, but he doesn't have another choice. Harrison Ford, Frantic, rated R, starts Friday, February 26th.
Introducing a high-performance luxury sedan made the Mazda way.
High-performance luxury sedans traditionally ask you to pay a pretty dear price. Well, that's not the Mazda way. Mazda's all-new 929 has world-class luxury appointments. It's amazingly quiet, solid riding, and actually outperforms those guys. Now there's less standing between you and a car this good. About $8,000 less.
This is the Mazda way. Start up the juice with Starburst. Now there's real fruit juice in every chew. Start up the juice with Starburst. Now there's real fruit juice in every bite. All right. Start up the juice with Starburst. Pour out watering flavors. Keep coming at you. Make your mouth water with every chew. Start up the juice with Starburst. Fruit juice. Starburst. Start up the juice.
Start up the juice with Starburst.
He wasn't looking for trouble,
Well, I'll be here if you need me.
but it came looking for him.
Well, if you're trying to say we make a great team, I beg to differ.
She wasn't looking for action,
I never mix business with pleasure.
but it looks like she just found it.
Must be my charm and my good looks.
Carl Weathers,
You sure could teach Mr. T a thing or two.
Action Jackson, rated R. Now playing. Check newspapers for theaters and showtimes.
Feel that softness in your style. Alberto Mousse, European styling foam.
Designed to hold your hair in any style with softness.
Feel that softness in your style.
Alberto.
Becoming an American Express card member is now as simple as picking up one of these. Because now you can apply for membership over the phone. Membership has its privileges. To apply, call 1-800-THE-CARD.
James Clavell's Noble House will return following these messages.
Thursday, Cosby's obsessed with a new sport. Can the family snap him out of it? Then on A Different World, it's a battle of the sexes when Dwayne enters a beauty contest.
I am your man.
On Cheers, Rebecca goes bar hopping.
He wants me to compromise myself.
We all do.
And on A Sexy Night Court, Harry's a teddy bear.
Thursday.
After you've gone through all the items on your shopping list and all the aisles in the supermarket, you always end up right here at the bottom line. That's why Farmer Jack is such a big help with our everyday low prices and great weekly specials. Through Sunday, save on Tyson Grade A chicken legs, just 29 cents a pound. All beef hamburger, just 97 cents a pound. And Bird's Eye frozen awake beverage, just 48 cents a can. One supermarket is better than the rest, because you get a lot more here for a lot less here.
Northwest employees plot their strategy. That story tonight on the Nightbeat.
James Clavell's Noble House continues, starring Pierce Brosnan, Deborah Raffin, and Ben Masters.
Of all the cars that come out each year, only one can be the Motor Trend Car of the Year. For 1988, that one is this one. The hot new Pontiac Grand Prix. Get on the Pontiac and ride, the new Grand Prix, Motor Trend's Car of the Year. You've got to drive it.
Today there's an eye drop that fights redness better than Visine. It's called OcuClear, and you can see the difference, eye to eye. An hour later, the Visine eye shows some red. The OcuClear eye is clear. The difference is clear. OcuClear fights redness better, longer than Visine.
There's a difference when you're flying.
Where are we going today?
I'm going to Grandma's house.
There's someone who shows how much they care.
I'm not going to go anywhere without you.
A smile, a tone of voice, and the willingness to try. When you love to fly, it shows.
Don't miss Stakeout on video cassette. A sizzler, one of the funniest and most exciting action thrillers in years, says sneak previews.
I thought it was a great movie.
Got it all. A smash, says USA Today. Richard Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez, Stakeout. Ask for it now.
I'm going to make my hair look like my sister. 305 shampoo.
5 special ingredients, 3 to clean, 2 for manageability.
You used my shampoo.
How'd you know?
Fabulous hair.
VO5 shampoo with 5 special ingredients. James Clavell's Noble House will return following these messages.
On L.A. Law, Jonathan and Abby take a case.
You're using this thing as a power trip.
And wind up face to face.
Gratifying to see both of you have worked out your differences.
L.A. Law, Thursday.
This is a News 4 Health Update, brought to you by Henry Ford Hospital and Specialty Centers. More specialists make them more than a hospital.
I'm Carmen Harlan. Smoking can make you more likely to suffer a stroke. A 26-year study found smokers had a 40 to 60% greater chance of having a stroke than non-smokers. But that risk begins to diminish shortly after a smoker quits the habit. Now this.
Your heart doesn't work alone. Neither should your heart specialist. That's why the Henry Ford Heart and Vascular Institute brings together specialists in circulation, electrophysiology, angioplasty, research, heart and transplant surgery, and rehabilitation. Specialists from every area, including intensive care nursing, working together to give heart patients every advantage. The Henry Ford Heart and Vascular Institute. Ask your doctor or call 876-3400.
More news later on the News 4 Nightbeat.
He'd heard the news. He couldn't wait, or else he'd miss that bold new taste.
McDonald's cheddar.
It was beef from McDonald's, a quarter pound on a light rye bun, but it won't stay around.
McDonald's cheddar.
With cheddar cheese sauce, grilled onions too, a bold new taste, too good to be true. With super-sized fries, he knew he'd arrive.
Cheddar milk.
It's a good time for the great taste
to go
of McDonald's for a limited time.
Thousands strong across the nation, people you come to know and trust. We're there to protect every generation. No one comes through for you like us.
Your AAA membership saves you money with discounted tour packages, free triptychs, auto club leasing, Michigan Living Travel Magazine, and more. AAA membership. Another reason why
you can't do better than all aid.
Detroit, are you ready for a talk show that goes beyond the words? Weekday mornings at 9.
James Clavell's Noble House continues, starring Pierce Brosnan, Deborah Raffin, and John Houseman.
It runs with a beauty, an inner strength, a force that sets it apart. Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Run with it.
Now, during Ford's Leadership Celebration, get a $1,000 cash bonus on Thunderbird Turbo Coupe.
Come and go with me.
4 years ago, Scott Emerson was lying in this hospital suffering from a heart attack. Since then, his doctor prescribed a regimen of exercise, the right foods, and Bayer aspirin. Studies show aspirin helps reduce the risk of heart attacks. Ask your doctor how Bayer may help you. Not long ago, Scott Emerson had a heart attack. Today, he had a son. Bayer, the wonder drug that works wonders.
Studio line from L'Oreal. New Mega Gel. Mega Hold. New modeling spritz. Spritz for lift. Studio line from L'Oreal.
To show you the difference between ordinary nylon carpet and Anso 5 Worry-Free, we dip them in fruit drink.
Isn't this fun?
And rinse them in water.
What's the matter? Can't swim?
Only one comes out worry-free.
Have you thought about a new career?
On Family Ties.
This has got to stop.
It's a Keaton Mad Magic ad.
Can you do that with Mallory?
But on My Two Dads, Michael's sister pays a visit.
You tell Michael about us yet?
Then a war hero is convicted of a bizarre set of murders. Can Perry Mason unravel this twisted case? Perry Mason, the case of the avenging ace. Sunday.
The world's worst trained police force has graduated, and now they're back.
This is serious.
To mess it up again, the network television premiere Police Academy 2, Monday.
How would you like to drive a brand new Toyota Corolla FX or a new Toyota standard bed truck for about $99 a month? Special restrictions may apply, so hurry. For $99.41 a month, you can drive a brand new Toyota with the big extra no one else can offer. Toyota quality. Who could ask for anything more?
You've just won an Olympic gold medal. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to go to Disney World.
Guess what? What? I made my own commercial to send to Kraft. Watch. Kraft is changing Kraft macaroni and cheese to Kraft cheese and macaroni. Why? Because it's got more cheese. Lots more. And it's the cheese that makes it taste so good. See? It's the cheesiest.
Kraft cheese and macaroni. It's the cheesiest.
Think they'll like it?
It is not visible to the naked eye. Many pretend it doesn't exist, but plaque is there, and Listerine fights it like it fights bad breath. Listerine reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene.
All of these cough syrups treat a cough with exactly the same ingredient. Only Benelin has the powerful cough suppressant diphenhydramine, recommended by doctors for over 30 years. Benelin, our strength is your relief. James Clavell's Noble House will return following these messages.
Thomas plays teacher.
Being a private investigator is not a game. It takes years of training.
Will he live to regret it? Magnum. Don't miss the action tomorrow at 4 on Channel 4. It's spring training time in Lakeland, and as the Tigers get back into the swing of things, Bernie Smilovich and Al Ackerman are there. Live reports from spring training tomorrow on News 4 at 5 and 6.
Good evening, I'm Mort Krim on the Nightbeat. Coming up right after Noble House, President Reagan meets the press for the first time in months. We'll let you hear what he has to say. Iacocca for president? Some prominent Michigan leaders are pushing for that. Steve Gray reports on what the camps of other presidential candidates think. And Pat Sajak is leaving the daytime Wheel of Fortune. We'll tell you why and where he's going. Also tonight, we'll show you the woman who brought down Jimmy Swaggart's ministry. Coming up right after Noble House, right here on the Nightbeat.
Join thousands of big winners in the Detroit News $500,000 President's Game. Look in Sunday's Detroit News Comics section for your official game panel. Then match it to the game panel on page 2B of your daily news. Match any president and win up to $2,000 instantly. $500,000 could be given away. But to win, you gotta play. Right, Teddy?
Play the Detroit News $500,000 President's Game.
Come on, loosen up.
Nobody delivers like the news.
Well, it's a great day if you're in the traffic.
Introducing the all-new Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. Once you've driven it, everything else is just traffic.
Don't let an unintended pregnancy dim your child's future. For your free copy of Facts for Parents, call 1-800-INTENS. It's never too soon. It can be too late.
The nation's most advanced weather radar, Doppler 4, only on News 4.
James Clavell's Noble House continues, starring Pierce Brosnan, Deborah Raffin, and Julia Nixon.
Big day for you.
Yeah.
Excited?
I can't believe it's really happening.
Now this is a photograph. That was some trip.
Dad? Dad?
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Can you... American Express? My daughter and I just had an accident.
Do you need a doctor?
I think she's got a broken wrist.
Can you give me your location, please?
I'd like to keep this while you're away.
Sure.
I got something for you.
It's got my name on it.
Just in case.
Thank you.
Study hard.
I will.
Someone who cares when you're far from home. Membership has its privileges.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm so glad Tony loves his mots.
Hey, Tony, what you got? I got the Mott's. What do you got? I got Blobber's Turtle. Give me your breakies. This is Mott's Snack Cups. Applesauce. Neat little cup. Fun on the run. Cinnamon. Goodies. Okay. I got a skateboard here. What else? Oh, look for the magic rabbit. Deal.
Mott's, the best thing that ever happened to a kid's lunchbox.
Yo, Spike, I got the Mott's.
Nobody does it better.
In the new world of minivans, nobody does it like the Ford Aerostar. Nobody gives you the highly distinctive styling, the smooth riding comfort, the engineering innovations of Ford Aerostar. For the discriminating,
Baby, you're the best.
nobody does it like Ford Aerostar.
During Ford's Leadership Celebration, get a $500 cash bonus on Aerostar vans and wagons.
As a hospital volunteer, I've noticed instead of Tylenol, patients here get Anacin 3.
A major hospital system replaced Tylenol tablets with Anacin 3. Same aspirin-free medicine as Tylenol, but it costs them less.
Anacin and 3 can cost you less, too.
Watch out, America. The world's worst trained police forces graduated. And now they're back.
This is serious.
To mess it up again.
Let's go.
If you love Police Academy,
You have the right to sing the blues. You have the right to cable TV.
you'll love the network television premiere of Police Academy 2, Monday.
1 week from tonight,
Something's happened to your pa.
Oscar winner Sally Field fights for her family.
I don't care if it kills me. I'm not going to give up.
Places in the heart.
Let's take a little ride in a road car from Mazda. I think you're going to be surprised. It's got all the right hardware. No surprise there. Electronic fuel injection, overhead cam engine, four-wheel independent suspension. It even has the best warranty in its class. Guess what? It's the Mazda 323, a road car that also happens to be today's best value in a small family sedan. I like surprises like this.
Introducing new A1 poultry sauce, our first sauce ever meant just for chicken. And because its herbs, spices, and fruit were meant just for chicken, new A1 poultry sauce makes the most of chicken any way you make it.
Something will interrupt Bob Hinden's trip. Pain. So he takes Metaprin. It has the same medicine as Motrin, and nothing's proven faster for relief of back pain. Metaprin works fast when you haven't got time for the pain.
Hi, Dad.
I heard.
Yeah, 2 cavities.
It's time for ACT.
ACT fluoride rinse can cut cavities 40% more than brushing alone, because ACT gets to surfaces a brush can miss. ACT now to reduce cavities 40%.
She's got sheer elegant legs.
Some women live in sheer elegance. The pantyhose that looks and feels like real silk from the Orient.
She's got legs.
From Welch's comes a sparkling idea. Mix grape juice with club soda. It's jazzy, pizzazzy, and Welch's is all juice, all natural, no sugar added. Welch's grape juice from America's fruit basket.
It's all action when Thomas is the target of murder on Magnum P.I. tomorrow at 4. Now, Mort Krim and Carmen Harlan bring you the latest news, sports, and weather on the News 4 Nightbeat. Plus, Bernie Smilovitz fills you in on Tiger spring training in Lakeland, Florida next, right here on Channel 4.